Mr. Beast, one of YouTube's most popular creators, is known for his outrageous and often expensive stunts. But perhaps one of his most daring challenges was spending 50 hours in a fake prison. The video, which has been viewed over 60 million times, documents Mr. Beast's time in the makeshift jail and the challenges he faced during his stay. So what inspired Mr. Beast to take on such a grueling challenge? In a behind-the-scenes video, he explained that he was inspired by the idea of experiencing what it would be like to be in prison. He also wanted to shed light on the flaws in the American prison system and raise awareness for prison reform. Mr. Beast's team constructed a small, cramped cell for him to stay in for the duration of the challenge. He was allowed 1 hour of exercise per day and was given a limited amount of food and water. He was also subjected to various challenges and tasks, including breaking out of his cell using only a plastic spoon. Throughout the video, Mr. Beast's mental and physical health is tested, and he discusses the toll that isolation and lack of sleep take on him. But despite the challenges, he remains determined to complete the full 50 hours. The video has garnered widespread attention and praise, with many viewers applauding Mr. Beast for his dedication to shedding light on important issues. It has also sparked conversations about prison reform and the treatment of inmates. In conclusion, Mr. Beast's 50-hour prison challenge was a daring and thought-provoking stunt that shed light on important social issues. It showed his dedication to using his platform for good and sparked important conversations about the American prison system. Throughout the challenge, Mr. Beast faced various physical and mental challenges. He was only given a limited amount of food and water, and the cell was so small that he couldn't even stand up fully. Additionally, he was subjected to a variety of mental challenges, including being woken up at random times, being forced to listen to annoying sounds, and having to solve complex puzzles. The experience was extremely grueling, but Mr. Beast persevered and completed the challenge, ultimately raising $1 million for charity. Overall, Mr. Beast's 50 hours in a fake prison was an incredible feat that demonstrated his commitment to entertaining his viewers while also using his platform to make a positive impact. It's clear that his viewers appreciate his efforts, as the video has garnered millions of views and inspired countless others to donate to charitable causes. It will be interesting to see what Mr. Beast has in store for his viewers next, but one thing is for certain: he will continue to push the boundaries and challenge himself to do things that no one else has ever done before. Again, with his latest video titled, "I Spent 50 Hours in Solitary Confinement," where he spent 2 full days locked up in a fake prison cell. The video has gained millions of views, as viewers were left in suspense, wondering how he would survive such a grueling experience. In this article, we will take a closer look at the rules and challenges of Mr. Beast's fake prison experiment. The premise of the video is simple. Mr. Beast is locked up in a small, windowless cell, with no access to food, water, or human interaction for 50 hours straight. The experiment was inspired by the concept of solitary confinement, a controversial practice used in prisons as a form of punishment, which many believe is cruel and inhumane. Throughout the video, Mr. Beast is subjected to a series of challenges and tasks, designed to test his mental and physical strength. Some of the challenges include solving puzzles, doing push-ups, and even enduring loud, unpleasant noises played through speakers in his cell. Each challenge completed earns him a small reward, such as a sip of water or a bite of food. However, the challenges were not the only aspect of the experiment. Mr. Beast was also subjected to extreme boredom, loneliness, and isolation, which took a toll on his mental health. Throughout the video, he talks candidly about his struggles, including hallucinations and feelings of despair. The experiment was conducted with a team of medical professionals, who monitored Mr. Beast's health and well-being throughout the 50-hour period. The team made sure that he was safe and not in any immediate danger, and were ready to intervene if necessary. Overall, Mr. Beast's fake prison experiment was a harrowing and eye-opening experience. It shed light on the inhumane practice of solitary confinement, while also showcasing the strength and resilience of the human spirit. The video has inspired many viewers to reflect on the importance of mental health and the need for prison reform. Mr. Beast is known for his extreme challenges and stunts, and his 50-hour fake prison experiment was no exception. In this experiment, Mr. Beast and 3 of his friends voluntarily locked themselves in a small, windowless room designed to look like a prison cell for 50 hours straight. The experiment was designed to test their mental and physical endurance, as well as raise awareness about prison reform. Throughout the 50 hours, Mr. Beast and his friends faced a number of challenges and obstacles. They were only allowed to leave the cell for a few minutes each day to use the bathroom and shower. They were also subjected to various forms of psychological and physical stress, including loud noises, strobe lights, and sleep deprivation. To make matters worse, they were only given basic rations of food and water, and had to complete a series of challenges in order to earn more. Despite the difficult conditions, Mr. Beast showed incredible mental and physical endurance throughout the 50-hour experiment. He remained focused and determined, completing every challenge and task with energy and enthusiasm. He also remained positive and supportive of his friends, encouraging them when they were feeling down or tired. The physical toll of the experiment was not lost on Mr. Beast, however. He experienced a range of physical symptoms, including headaches, fatigue, and muscle soreness. He also struggled with the lack of natural light and fresh air, which left him feeling disoriented and claustrophobic. Overall, Mr. Beast's 50-hour prison experiment was an impressive display of mental and physical endurance. It demonstrated the power of the human mind and body to overcome extreme challenges, and raised important questions about prison reform and the conditions faced by inmates in real prisons. During the 50-hour prison stay, Mr. Beast demonstrated incredible mental and physical endurance. He was kept in a small cell with minimal space to move around and was only allowed to eat prison food. He had to wear an orange jumpsuit and had limited access to basic necessities like water and a bathroom. Despite these challenges, Mr. Beast remained focused on completing the challenge and keeping his mental state in check. To keep himself occupied, Mr. Beast engaged in various activities such as playing cards and solving puzzles. He also talked to his viewers via a live stream and answered their questions. He used humor and optimism to keep himself and his viewers entertained and motivated throughout the experiment. As the hours passed, Mr. Beast's physical and mental exhaustion became apparent. He started to struggle with basic tasks like standing and walking, and his speech became slurred. However, he pushed through the pain and managed to complete the challenge. This experiment demonstrated not only Mr. Beast's impressive physical and mental endurance but also his dedication to entertaining and engaging his audience. It also raised questions about the limits of endurance and the effects of prolonged isolation on the human psyche. Overall, Mr. Beast's 50-hour prison stay was a remarkable feat that left his viewers in awe and admiration. Mr. Beast's prison experiment video, "I Spent 50 Hours in Solitary Confinement," not only showcased his mental and physical toughness but also highlighted the importance of teamwork and support. In the video, Mr. Beast's friends and crew played crucial roles in helping him endure the difficult challenges of the experiment. One of the most prominent friends in the video was Chris, who acted as Mr. Beast's main source of communication with the outside world. Chris helped to keep Mr. Beast's spirits up and acted as a mediator between him and the prison guards. He was also responsible for delivering the food and water that Mr. Beast needed to survive. Another important friend in the video was Chandler, who acted as Mr. Beast's personal trainer. Chandler helped Mr. Beast stay active and keep his mind off the challenges of the experiment by leading him through various workouts. Mr. Beast's crew also played important roles in the experiment. They were responsible for setting up and maintaining the fake prison environment, including the cameras and microphones that recorded everything that happened. They were also responsible for creating and monitoring the challenges that Mr. Beast had to complete during his stay in solitary confinement. Throughout the experiment, Mr. Beast's friends and crew provided him with support and encouragement, helping him to push through the difficult challenges he faced. Their presence was a reminder that even when faced with the toughest challenges, we are never truly alone. The experiment highlighted the importance of having a strong support system and the power of teamwork in helping us to overcome even the most difficult obstacles.